Is on to committee reports. Legislative update, Mrs. Shorten.
Oh, okay, we're already at that time. I just have one little small thing, and it's from the Ohio State Board of Education, or it pertains to the Ohio State Board of Education. So apparently, in Columbus, there was a filing by Ohio State Board of Education member Brandon Shea. It introduced a resolution calling on schools and districts to reject what he calls harmful and coercive gender identity politics. So this stems from some legislation that was introduced that actually changed or expanded. It expanded, really, Title IX discrimination definition to include gender identity and sexual orientation. So that policy was expanded, and Title IX, of course, is very important when it comes to protecting the rights of our students. As a result of that, the U.S. Department of Education, actually David Yost, our Attorney General, joined a lawsuit on, it was sometime in July, with other Attorney Generals, basically opposing the Title IX expansion. So as a result of that, there's been some churn, and our state board is going to be looking at this October 12th as a result of the proposal that's been put forth by member Brandon Shea. So they're going to have discussion of it, and I believe a possible vote October 12th. So for people or parents that are specifically interested in that and want to see the outcome, make sure you're following that. This may happen, it may not happen, but basically when those types of resolutions are put forth, it sort of directs, I think, some of the activities of some local school boards. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is a given rule, but sometimes you can see an impact of that kind of rolling down when a resolution is moved forward, but it doesn't always mean that. So I just want you to be aware that there are things that are happening with the Ohio State Board of Education. I don't know if we cover it enough, but they have a role that's important. So that's just an update on that. If there are any questions, I'll try to entertain those.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Shorter. Butler Tech. So Butler Tech prides itself on trying to meet the demand of the local workforce as quickly and as efficiently as they can. And so for this year, they have started a new senior-only pathway for welding and EMTs. And this program, in the course of 1 year, will allow students to enter the workforce as an EMT or a welder right out of high school. The other interesting part of the program is it's going to be located at the Butler Tech Adult Education Campus, which is out on Route 4. It used to be the old Swartsville location, right? They bought that building and that land, and it's now their Adult Education Center. The program directors feel that that gives them sort of a chance to really learn and grow side by side with adults who they very shortly will be in the workforce with. And so I think there's some merit to that. Again, it's new this year. They're hoping it'll be a big success, and just an example of Butler Tech staying flexible and working with not only the home schools, but also the community and the businesses to meet the needs. Good things happening there. Student achievement, Mrs. Gundrup.
Okay, well, I have to thank Mr. Begley. He gave me the information for tonight's student achievement. We have a high school senior named William. It was not provided, his last name was not provided to me, so I'm assuming that's for a reason, so I won't mention it. So William has been battling leukemia, and as part of his Make-A-Wish, he decided to use his wish to focus on giving back to the community. So he's partnering with them and Hawksworth Blood Center at the University of Cincinnati to grant his wish to have a blood drive as part of his wish. And I think that's awesome. The kickoff is tomorrow at 8 a.m., starting with a pep rally here at the high school to celebrate homecoming and also honor William and his wish. So community members that are willing to donate blood or platelets can do so in his name at any of Hawksworth's 7 neighborhood donor centers through October 31st. You'll get a free football sweatshirt through October 16th and a free pair of glow-in-the-dark Halloween socks from the 17th to the 31st. So you can schedule an appointment by calling 513-451-0910. So thank you, William. That is an awesome, awesome wish.
His last name is Davis. He's okay to share his name, yeah, William Davis. Yeah.
All right, thank you, William.
You know, the Make-A-Wish Foundation is a wonderful organization doing things for sick children, and for him to focus not on himself and what he might like, but to do a blood drive for the community
Yeah.
really speaks volumes on young.
Incredibly selfless.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Parks and Rec, Mr. Clark.
Yes, it is almost dress-up costume time, and the park's having their trick or treat on the green, on Village Green. In the past, they've done it on the golf course, but they're doing it downtown Fairfield at the Village Green Center there. So it's from 10 years, excuse me, 10 years of age and under, and it is from 6 to 8 p.m. So that's on October 20th. October 20th, downtown Fairfield, from 6 to 8 p.m. And then some exciting news. If y'all have been up at Hartman Park, you've probably seen some construction going on there for quite a while. Some of it's due to weather, some of it's due to product not being available, but we got word that we're 3 to 5 weeks away from completing the big shelter there. So it's been, had the foundation fenced off for a while, so hopefully, weather permitting, in about 6 weeks, we'll have a finished shelter up there. And more to come this summer.
I've seen that, it's big.
It is big.
It's very impressive.
That's very big.
So when the snow hits and kids are sleeping, sliding down the hill there?
They'll have heat in there to stand by, and bathrooms will be heated and everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it'll be good stuff.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Planning Commission, Mr. Smith, do we have?
Planning Commission still has not met. It's been quite some time, so as a result, we have no update.
Thank you.